It's getting wet. It's getting wet. It's getting wet. I know, Scotty. I know, Scotty. I know they're getting wet, but I can't stop. We're in the highway. I'm in the middle of the highway. Hurry up. They're getting wet. I will take the next exit and find some shelter. They're getting wet. They're getting wet. The toilet tissue's getting wet. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, this was a rainy afternoon. I'm in the middle of delivering 20 cases of toilet tissue for my first customer, my first order. Since as long as I can remember, owning my own business has been my vision in life. But I couldn't understand why this thing was so hard. Why does it have to be so difficult? The rain stopped. I got back on my vehicle, the red pickup truck, and I'm driving back on the highway. And I'm thinking, why me? And why this? 10 cases of toilet tissue completely destroyed. That night, I go to my house. Well, it wasn't really my house. It was my mother's house. We were sharing one bedroom with my wife and my son. And I'm telling my wife that the loss for the day is $300. I'm looking through the window. I can still see the back of the red pickup truck. And I see the 10 cases of toilet tissue completely destroyed. My wife tells me, don't worry. Things will be okay. It will get better. But I can't help but ask myself one more time, why me? And why this? And let me tell you about my friend Scotty, the guy that was helping me in the pickup truck. Scotty was a homeless man in his mid-40s, red hair, skinny, poor. Scotty would come in the afternoons and help me moving boxes and putting orders together and making deliveries. I remember Scotty drinking a beer called Dead Bull. That's how broke Scotty was. He couldn't afford Red Bull. So he bought a beer that for about $1 that would give him like a 6-pack. And he would tell me stories about his life and how his father had taught him to be a roofer. And how he had done all kinds of jobs from plumbing to electrician. And how he had a 25-year-old daughter who he had not seen since she was 15. And this was Scotty. And as I was thinking about my vision in life and owning my own business, I kept listening to this homeless guy. And I couldn't help but ask myself one more time, why me? And why this? Thanksgiving weekend came. I was so stressed out, I was so burned out, that the doctor said, Noah, you need to rest. I'm sending you home for 2 entire weeks. You're too stressed out. You're going to have a heart attack. I followed the instructions. I went home. 2 weeks passed. I came back on a Monday morning, and I'm excited to get going again. Eager to follow my vision and grow my business. And I decide to look for my friend Scotty. I go to the corner, his apartment, an abandoned car. I look to the back window. Scotty, man, are you there? He's not there. I look in the front seat. Scotty, are you there? He's not there. I go to Mr. Johnson, the mechanic in the corner. Mr. Johnson, have you seen Scotty? I can't find Scotty. Mr. Johnson says to me, Noah, we will not see Scotty again. Scotty passed away Thanksgiving weekend. And then I ask Mr. Johnson, how did he die? Where did he die? And where is he buried? No one knew what truly happened to Scotty. So I'm walking to my warehouse. And all I could do is sit down. And I'm thinking about my friend. And I cry for a few seconds. And as I was getting ready to ask myself one more time, why me and why this? It hit me. Then it really hit me. I was asking myself the wrong questions. my words have become the source of my frustration. That why me and why this kept betraying me all this time. And as I was thinking about my conversation with Scotty, I realized many things. Scotty was a happy man. Scotty was just happy to be alive. Every day he had a big smile on his face. Scotty was not afraid. In fact, Scotty told me that once he fell off the roof, and that did not stop him from becoming a roofer. And Scotty had a vision for his life. His vision was to see his daughter again. Perhaps, he told me once, I'm even a grandfather, and I don't even know it. And I realized that I had become my words. And from that day, I realized that when we're working to find our vision in life, there will be struggles. It will be difficult. Sometimes we will make mistakes. Sometimes we will make very little progress. And quite frankly, sometimes we won't even know what the hell we're doing. But that's okay. If you take the following approach, whatever your vision in life is, we ultimately become our words. And if we can bring a small message of hope to the people that we encounter every day, a small message of hope. You see, I never asked Scotty what was her daughter's name. I don't even know what her name was. And this was Scotty's vision in life, to see his daughter again. I never asked him that. So fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, as you work hard to accomplish your vision and mission in life, remember that we become our words, and we have the power to make a difference in people's lives. Scotty, did you see her? Scotty, did you find her? I hope you will find your mission in life.
Very powerful message out there for everyone. Can you please request the times